Alright, Shalom, Shabbat Yerusha from the GMS Champaign, Illinois branch. For all things, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Alright, I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and salutations to the Ikim that's pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Alright, Shalom. Alright, and I remember this video, Shalakia, this bill floating around. Alright, maybe like maybe 3, 4, 2 to 3, some around that area. Last few years, 3 to 4 years. I remember this was going around. I did a lesson on this a while back, and the bill was going into criminalizing the teaching of the Bible, all right, in public spaces. And it's been all right. That bill has passed just recently. All right, it's a bill that taking place in Canada. So, hey, this is just another step closer to the famine of the word. All right, what brothers have been warning you about, telling you, man, it's time to level up in the spirit and really take this thing serious, because it's not going to be here. All right, it's not going to be here for much longer, man. Hey, you want to really get this and, tune in and acquire it, all right, and really lock this knowledge in, because, hey, pretty soon, hey, these videos are going to be took down. Brothers are not going to be on the streets. And if you put the cares of this world first, then you're going to have to reap what you sow when all hell breaking loose, man. Because the scriptures say that knowledge and stability, all right, knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of thy times, all right. So none of that shit you putting first now is going to mean nothing when all hell breaks loose. All right, when the Lord starts judging this place, you're going to wish that you had put your foot forward for the Lord, man. All right, so I'm going to play some of this. I don't want to ramble too long.
This is a bill that is very disturbing on so many levels, and we'll discuss that in today's podcast. Here it is. This is from Life Site News. Canada's House of Commons passes an anti-Christian bill that would criminalize quoting the Bible. Let's get on down here and read a little bit of the details of this. All right, the majority of Canadian MPs have voted to pass a Liberal bill. Again, this is not something that may pass. This has now passed. This bill will allow the criminalization of religious expression and belief when quoting parts of the Bible, including about homosexuality and gender. We've been warning about this. Has been in the radar for a long time. We knew this was coming. And you may be tuning in and say, well, Brother Ricky, I don't live in Canada, so this doesn't apply to me. Oh, it will.
All right, so here it is, man. All right, so let me grab this right here. This is Isaiah 29 and 21. It says, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn away the just for a thing of naught. All right, so these devils are going to try to come after the prophets, man, because all of this is ultimately targeted at the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, see, with the 2/3 of our people, man, they honestly think that what brothers go out and we teach and we put our bodies as a living sacrifice, that it doesn't threaten the infrastructure of this devil. All right, what we doing? Hey, the scriptures say that we are tearing down strongholds, man. All right, so but our people, they think so little of the prophets. They think so little of the righteous of our people. All right, the wicked have always thought little of the righteous, man. All right. When you go into past times and you seen what the prophets of old was dealing with our people, man, hey, they wasn't hearing nothing. All right, but the chance to get this word is coming to a quick end. All right, these devils are about to start the persecution is here now, man. All right, the persecution is about to start arriving, man. And if you people who are not truly grounded in this thing, man, you're about to be devoured. All right, you're about to be devoured. All right, so we know what's coming with this devil, man. Let me grab this real quick. Galatians 4:16, it says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? All right, so this devil is when you're calling out his wickedness, all right, now you've become what they'll label you a enemy of the state. All right, meaning what, you're against authority, you're against government, so on and so forth. All right, but when these devils were using the scriptures and justifying what they were doing with us, all right, what they're calling the curse of Ham, all right, they were calling our people that's why they justified slavery, right? The curse of Ham, they justified with putting us in slavery, man. That was all good, all right, but now that we're going into the scriptures and seeing the actual righteousness, all right, and seeing these things for what it really is, oh, now it's lost to combat what's in the scriptures, man. This is Satan, all right? This is Satan.
Because again, just because it ain't in your neck of the woods doesn't mean it's not coming to your door soon. Recently, MPs from the Liberal Party in the bloc in Quebec there, in a 186 to 137 vote, passed a bill called Bill C-9, known as the Combating Hate Act. Conservatives, NDP, and the Green Party's MPs voted against the bill in a rare form of unity among the usually opposing parties. The bill now heads to Canada's rubber stamp Senate for review. A last-minute effort by the Conservatives to change the wording of the bill failed to pass. Earlier this week, Liberal MPs forced the bill through the report stage after earlier, as reported by LifeSite News, shutting down all debate on the bill in the committee stage. In comments sent to LifeSite News, Campaign Life Coalition blasted the passage of Bill C-9 and called upon Christians and pro-life advocates to prepare for increasing hostility. Quote, with the passage of Bill C-9 in the House...
All right. So this is all what? Because this word is it's powerful, right? And it's spreading, all right? This thing is spreading heavy. All right, so like when I'm scrolling through Facebook and I'm looking at certain posts and videos, and if it's something that's really race heavy, all right, for a lack of a better term, something that's really pent a division as far as ethical and race, then I look in the comments and it's always somebody bringing up whether either we're the true Israelites or that these so-called white people are the Edomites, man. I see it all the time, man. So the word is out here. So they have to bring these type of things out to combat this, man. So this is Amos 8:11. It says, behold, the days cometh, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for the water, but of the hearing of the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea and north to east, and they shall run to and fro and seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. All right. That's what's going to happen, man. Hey, our people are going to be running to and fro like chickens with their damn head cut off, man. Hey, searching for this word, but what? The Lord is not going to allow them to, they're not going to allow you to see the prophets, man. They're not going to allow you, hey, to get up with the prophets. And even if you do, all right, run into them, hey, this prophecy going to kick in on you, man. This is Ezekiel 3:25. It says, But thou, O son of man, behold, thou shalt put a band upon thee and bind thee with thee, and thou shalt not go out among them. All right. So the Lord is talking about what? The prophets. It says, I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb. All right. So what's being dumb? Somebody who can't speak. All right. So the Lord said that what? That his prophets are going to be like their tongue is cleaved to the roof of their mouth, and they're not going to speak. It says, and shall not be a reprover, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house. All right. So the Lord is what? He's going to have his even if you're, all right, the Lord will have you get all the way to a prophet. All right. Still make your way. And he'll put the spirit on that brother not to tell you shit, man. All right. Because, hey, you have your time right now. But Our people are somebody has to fit the lot of the son of a when the coming of the Son of Man is. All right, that these people are going to be marrying, partying, all right, giving unto marriage, all those things of worldly cares. All right, 2/3 of our people, they somebody got to fit that lot, man.
Christians and pro-life advocates will almost certainly face an entirely new level of hostility as the door swings open to actual persecution under a, quote, cloak of supposed legality. This was according to the CLC's campaign's manager, David Cook, who is also a Christian pastor. Cook went on to say that the...
And all you Christian pastors and all Christianity, it's through, man. All right, these type of laws, they wouldn't even need it when it was just you Christian pastors, because you people don't have the truth, man. All right, but this is Amos 5:13. It says, therefore, the prudent. All right, when you go into the word prudent, it means the wise. So therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. All right, so hey, get it while it's hot, man. Hey, if you have the wits to receive it now, hey, you better absorb it. Really, it's of the Lord. If the Lord allows you to do it or not, all right, but you better pray and beg and pray that he sups with you, man, because this is the only hope. All right, outside of this, there's no chance of surviving what's coming, man. All right, these devils they planned on killing. They plan on killing people off by the billions. All right. So let me grab this real quick. Second Esdras 2:5. Second Esdras 5:9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another, and then shall wit hide itself. So that's when wisdom is gonna hide itself. It says, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber. All right, and that's when the true understanding of the scriptures is gonna what? Go back into being a secret, man. All right, because right now, what the prophets are on the streets, it's easily accessible. All right, but at the same time, it's what? It's a secret still, man. All right, matter of fact, because for us to brothers to be out there on them streets, it's still like what you're not known at the same time. Matter of fact, where is that? I want to grab that real quick. That well known. Shall bear with me. All right, I found that this is 2 Corinthians 6:9. It says, we are ignored even though in the NLT. We are ignored even though we are well known. We live close to death, but we are still alive. We have been beaten, but we have not been killed. All right, so we, even though we well known, everybody sees us. It says, hey, you can't not see us. All right, but what our people, we are ignored, man. All right, but this is just gonna be like in the days of Noah and the prophets of old as well. Hey, our people always ignore until destruction come, and then it's a I told you so moment every time, man. All right, but I'm gonna end it right there, and you brothers go check the rest of this out if you want to. But Lord willing, this was edifying for the elect's sake, so I'm gonna give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Until next time, Akim Shalom.